Hello.
Hello, Vanessa.
What's wrong?
Nothing at all.
Oh, Ross, I think I know you a little better than that. Something is definitely wrong.
There is nothing I want to talk about, especially with you.
Well, there seems to be an epidemic of bad humor around here today. I bumped into Diane. She's absolutely like a
Listen, I don't want to talk about Diane. I don't want to talk about anyone. Is it understood?
Yes. You know, Diane isn't exactly my favorite subject either, but she's... Ross. You know, I wish there was some way that you could see towards swinging Amanda's power over to...
Listen, I don't want to hear about your dreams of power and how to get it or anything else. You people who are after that, you forget the more important things in life. Come in.
Come in. Oh, hi, Vanessa. I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
No.
No, you're not interrupting anything. Please come in. Vanessa, would you leave us alone, please? You have made your proposal for the 50th time. I've refused it for the 50th time. I will refuse any offer made by you or your father.
Well, I just think you're making a mistake. Excuse me, Carrie.
Well, go ahead. Open it. It's for you. Say, thank you card I made. They don't have cards in card shops for the occasion I'm grateful for. Oh, no. I was in such a hurry to finish it, I forgot to sign it. I'm sorry. I have to tell you what it says, okay?
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay. It says, with all my love and deepest gratitude for a flight and a night I'll always cherish.
I should be thanking you, you know.
Me for what?
For your sanity and your values. And for making me know that whatever it is I have to do to keep those things in my life, it'll all be worth it.
We will continue with part 2 of The Guiding Light in a moment. The Guiding Light. This portion is presented by Crisco Oil for fried foods that don't taste greasy and salads with no heavy oily taste. And by Zest, the deodorant bar that leaves no sticky soap film so you feel really clean.
Tony, I give you my word, I was not offended by anything that you said or did last night. The only reason that I even left the way I did was because I had to get out of there.
But why, Katie?
You're asking too many questions. I don't have answers. Can't we just forget about it?
Only if you say we can still be friends.
It's a deal. I'd also like to thank you for staying by Floyd. I really appreciate it.
Well, I have to tell you the truth. I couldn't like Floyd better if he was my own brother. And besides that, I just like having him around.
Good.
Nola.
Hi, Tony.
What, you don't see me standing over here?
Yeah, I saw you since you were involved in a conversation and I didn't want to interrupt.
Excuse me, Katie. Since when are you so polite you don't interrupt people's private conversations? Listen, I know what you're doing. You're staying away from everybody in the family, including me, and I don't like it.
Just trying to make things easier, that's all.
Really? Well, maybe you'd like to know that, as usual, you got Ma worried sick.
I'm sorry. Just give her my love when you see her.
No, that ain't gonna do it. Now, what I want you to do is get on the phone and call her, or better yet, you get your butt over there and go see her.
I can't come by.
Why not?
Because Floyd is living there, because I finally got out of that place, and I'm not coming back till I get what I want.
You know, I thought when you finally get out on your own that you might grow up a little bit and quit sounding like something out of an old movie.
You know, I don't think we're talking the same language. You know, you don't understand me, and you never have. I want you to stay away from me. Leave me alone, okay? Just stay out of my life. I want you to stop spying on me, too.
I got better things to do with my life than spy on you.
Yeah, I know what's on the top of your list.
Not in any of your smart remarks, neither. Listen, just remember something. I'm not the reardon that's running around here pregnant without a husband. Remember that?
That's my problem. And I don't want help from you or anybody else.
Good. You remember that. Because I'm going to remind you in about 6 months when you walk around with a belly.
I will call. But, Tony, just stay out of my life. Just leave me alone. Do you understand that?
Rummy Ross, what is it?
It's nothing. Really?
Sorry. I know those blue eyes a little bit too well. I don't believe it for a minute.
All right, then I'll modify that. But it is something that I have to work out on my own, that's all.
Well, does it have anything to do with the little barbs you and Vanessa were throwing at each other before she left?
Anyway, you see, Vanessa and her father, Henry, they've been trying to persuade me for months to swing Amanda's power and influence in this company over to their side. They're in a very weak position at the moment. They are in disfavor with Alan as well. They should be.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry, I changed my mind. I really don't want to know about it. I know there's always internal politics in a company like this, but to tell you the truth, I just as soon come here, do my job, which I love, and know nothing about it, okay?
I'm sorry. I didn't want to drag you into this. You know, I was very confused about an awful lot of things before I met you. But they are very clear now.
Well, if I've had that effect on you, I couldn't be happier. It works both ways, you know.
What do you mean?
Well, before I met you, I'd given up on a lot of things. It's not that I was unhappy, because I wasn't. I just never figured a man like you was going to come into my life. Which is why I have a tendency to get a little scared when things start moving so fast between us. But I gave myself a real stiff talking to. And I told myself that I have every right in the world to expect the very best life has to offer. And if I've been lucky enough to find a man with everything I've ever wanted all wrapped up in one, I'd be an idiot to be so frightened that I run in the other direction.
Well, I can only tell you that I'm glad you didn't run in the other direction.
Mm-hmm. Ben, how good to see you.
Yeah, you too, Carrie.
Well, I was so surprised to run into Ben in the reception area because we'd been talking about him earlier, you remember?
How are you, Ross?
I'm fine, thank you.
Carrie, I had a call from Sam Herschel in the New York office. I got to know him fairly well when I was working here, and he said that he has never been more excited than he was after his meeting with you yesterday.
Thanks, Ben. Boy, I can't believe that was only yesterday. So much has happened to me since then.
Anyway, I had come to town for supplies today, so I thought I'd drop by and see what kind of things you're coming up with.
Oh, I never have to be coaxed to show off. Follow me. Ross, I'll see you later.
Oh, yes, thank you for this.
To say thank you for a thank you card is a little redundant. Bye, Diane.
Bye.
Well, shall we go pray as my work?
Let's do.
Well, I could tell by the expression on your face when you saw me with Ben that you thought I'd already made that little phone call.
The idea did cross my mind, yes.
I said I'd give you time, and I meant it. Don't forget we have a meeting in less than an hour.
I haven't forgotten.
Oh. I thought maybe you were planning another trip to Paris.
I saw your expression when you ran into Nola. I thought you two were best friends. What happened?
Well, I can't really go into the whole thing, but I'll never trust her again.
Wise decision.
How's Floyd? I was really upset when I heard what she'd done to him.
He's trying hard to get over it. Unfortunately, I think he's still hung up on Nola. If she gave him one encouraging word, I think he'd probably do it all over again.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Hi.
I was so thrilled when you called and said that your dad was here.
Yeah, he's in the cafeteria, but I don't want you to meet him until I have a chance to introduce you.
Okay. Hi.
Hi, Morgan. I'll tell you what, Kelly, why don't you take your break now?
Oh, no, I don't have to do that.
No, listen, that's all right. I want to make it up to you for cutting your honeymoon short a day.
Oh, congratulations on your new daughter.
Well, thank you very much, Morgan. Jackie and I are going to take her home today, and when I get back, I'm going to be riding roughshod over your husband here again.
Oh, well, you can take it. Being a doctor is the most important thing in the world, Dad.
Well, I think it's running neck and neck with his feelings for you.
Yeah, absolutely. We better get going. I don't want to waste a minute of my break.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to call cardiology and tell them I gave you a half an hour off, so enjoy.
Thanks, Jess.
Okay, see you later.
Bye. So, how has your day been, Katie?
Oh, it's been just great. You better watch out, though. You're gonna lose your reputation for being gruff and demanding if you keep doing things like that.
Well, being a new father has thrown me off a little bit, but give me some time and I'll be my old self again.
Fourth floor, Miss Parker. Hi, Ross. Yeah, you're right. You're in luck. He's right here. Hold on. Ross.
So I gathered. Yeah, Ross. I'll be here all day. Why? Oh, what's wrong? Ross, I can tell from the tone of your voice something's wrong.
I'm so glad to meet you.
Well, thank you, Morgan. I must say, for once in his life, my son didn't exaggerate when he described you.
Oh, let's sit down.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry that you had to miss the wedding, but the pictures will be done tomorrow, so you can at least see those.
Good, good.
Say, Morgan, don't make any plans to cook anything tonight because we're all going to get together for a big barbecue at my place, okay?
Oh, that's terrific. Well, did you invite my mom?
No, I forgot to ask Vanessa to invite her, but I'll get on the phone and make sure she does.
Okay.
Well, where does Vanessa fit into all this?
Well, she kind of volunteered to be hostess for the evening after we came up with the idea for the barbecue when I introduced Frank to her.
Oh.
Frank, I really am anxious for you to get to know her because I promise you she is unlike any woman you have ever met in your life.
Okay.
I can't believe that I'm actually sitting here with my father.
Well, you better believe it.
Morgan, what have you been doing with yourself all morning?
Well, I've just been putting away the last of the wedding presents and just scrounging around with Judy trying to find those for me.
If I'd been more clever, I'd be sitting there now instead of Morgan. But there's a way to make it happen yet. And that's the way I have to find it.